Well, to South Korea now, where the Samsung chief, Jae-e Lee, is being questioned for a second time in connection with one of the country's biggest scandals. Lee is accused of paying bribes to President Park Geun-hye's friend, Choi Soon-sil, in exchange for the support of a merger of two Samsung companies back in 2015. Now, all three parties deny the allegations, and President Park was impeached by Parliament in December. Well, Adam Reed is following this for us from Seoul and joins us now live. So, Adam, what's been happening there today?
Well, as you quite rightly mentioned, Jae-e Lee has been in court this morning. Just a slight break in tradition from a man who's normally quite private. Did stop to speak briefly to reporters, simply to say, I will once again tell the truth to the special prosecution. Now, he's been quite reserved and not said too much to reporters during this whole time, so maybe that's a show of confidence. As you quite rightly say, this is the second time he's been questioned. 22 hours was the amount of time he was questioned on the previous occasion, so don't necessarily expect a quick resolution to his questioning today as well. Now, this all does link back to the allegations, as you said, about the bribery and corruption in return for favours for Samsung. And now the aim for the prosecution is to gather enough evidence and to ascertain whether or not they can bring forward another warrant for his arrest, because the last one was actually turned down and rejected. So both parties do deny all the allegations. It's worth pointing out that the special prosecutor is due to make some sort of statement within the next hour or so there could be further developments today.
And Adam, what else are we expecting then to take place?
Well, because in the past few days it is quite unprecedented, it did seem like President Park herself was going to actually undergo questioning, which she hasn't done so far. But that was terminated at the last minute. So whether or not there are going to be more procedures brought against her to take place at her Blue House residence. But that's not stopped hundreds of thousands of protesters taking to the streets of Seoul. And this weekend was no different. Reports of around 500,000 people turning out onto the streets to anti-Park demonstrations and pockets of pro-Park demonstrators, just to show how committed they are to the cause. They were braving temperatures of around -6°C. Worth pointing out again that the impeachment means that President Park has had all of her powers taken away from her, but perhaps tellingly, the most important one of presidential immunity still remains in place.
Okay, Adam, for now, in Seoul, thank you.